Hello, all of my gardening friends. Welcome back to the channel. This video, we're going to be trying to give these plants that's inside of my greenhouse, we're going to try to give them some food, feed them. One of my subscribers was inside of the comments telling me, hey, they look like they need some nitrogen, some blood meal, bone meal. I'm going to give them just that. I appreciate her for telling me that. She was telling me, she was like, it probably would help them fruit more. And she was telling me she saw yellow leaves. I knew I needed to get up here and do some stuff, okay? So I'm just going to put some in here just to see if it'll help fruit because I wanted them red bell peppers that I absolutely don't see nothing in her. So I give it a little bit of food, and I'm just gonna kind of go around the outside. I really appreciate her telling me that. Okay, now one of the things too that I said I had noticed in some of my other plants, like my cabbages, was that I thought that the soil was a little thick. Maybe I used too much black cow in there. Okay, so I do want to kind of be careful next time when I plant things that I'm not using too much black cow, okay? And I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of get all of them a little dose just because even though, the days is getting cool, it's actually cool out here right now. But what I do notice is that next week our temperature is supposed to change and we're supposed to jump back into the 90s, which is good. It make me feel like it gives my pepper plants a little longer to kind of, grow and stuff like that. And plus I planted melons that I knew was too late to be planting them. Maybe I might have a chance. Okay. I think I planted them in July, at the end of July. Okay. So it give me a little hope that maybe, getting those little warm days, as many warm days as I can get, I'm glad about that, okay? So I'm pretty much just kind of scratching it in. This one is seriously dry. And the soil ain't even that dry, to be honest. It really ain't. It ain't even that dry. But we did do some watering yesterday after we did the video. So, and I'm just crushing some of the leaves in here since y'all be saying that I can use the leaves, okay? And spent leaves is something that I learned about that you all was telling me about, those spent leaves. So I'm just kind of putting some of this on the outside. All of these leaves down here at the bottom, I'm going to get rid of them. I have been hearing people say anyway that you don't need all those leaves on pepper plants, that after you get a certain amount, everything below that you didn't need. And I'm thinking that's true because I had bought a fall tomato plant, and in that fall tomato plant that the farmer sold me, I noticed that all the leaves at the bottom, he had cut them off. I noticed that. So I'm thinking there's some truth to that. And I think I picked that up on TikTok. Okay. And I know y'all be saying sometimes people be like, TikTok don't be, my sister said all the time, TikTok be lying. I don't know. Some of that stuff on there I think do be true, but I don't believe everything they talking about, okay? So, and this right here is just a hot reaper. And we do have peppers on there. I wish I can get the camera person to try it, but I'm sure she'll think that I'm just trying to set her up if I do. But look at her. Them reapers. They pretty big, okay? But I do have a test person who like to test, and all I have to get them is $1. And they say they'll try it. So maybe I get her on camera doing some of that, okay? So I'm sure, I don't know how long the pepper plants take to before they are done producing. I know some people say they'll go well into the fall. So I don't know. I'm trying to get mine to continue to produce, and especially bell peppers, because I didn't get a lot of bell peppers, even though I had some that grew in. Some of them fell. I only was able to get a couple of them. I haven't been able to harvest a red, orange, or yellow one yet. And I grew my own seedlings on some of those, and I still couldn't get it. So, y'all, I wonder if it's something, I don't know, that I could have done different. If y'all, I don't know, because I don't really know what I did wrong. you know. And like I said, they were growing, but they will fall off after they get a certain size. And they weren't big, like little bitty bell peppers, okay? So I want some big, maybe they call California Wonders or something like that. I don't know. Something like these. Better bells. So I don't know if this is one or if this was one of my own, because I did buy some from the store. Because I do have a thing in here with April 26th. That make me think that possibly could have been one of my own. But I don't absolutely see anything coming off of that one, okay? So I'm learning and to try another day. So this one definitely had the yellow leaves, like she was saying, that she thought needed some nitrogen. And I do see something on here, but look at her. Clearly, this is a I can tell that this is one of my banana peppers. Yeah, this is one of my banana peppers. I can see something wrong with that particular one. I'm gonna pop that one off. Okay, we'll throw that one inside the compost bin. Okay, so I just want to try to get a quick video in before it got too late and we didn't have any light left. Now, if I could confess something and y'all not judge me, I want to. You know, when I first started trying to garden, I was just so happy because I felt like God was taking me on a new journey. Okay. I definitely felt like here's something new that I haven't done. And I told y'all, I learned that my daughter had on the shirt, note to self, up for the challenge. You can do hard things, you know. And ever since I seen her with that shirt on, I've been trying to quote that in my mind that I can do hard things and that I am up for the challenge, okay? But so I got all that done. We'll leave that like that. One of the things that I was gonna say is I was out ripping and running, you know, trying to get certain things, like a greenhouse, because I just associated that in my mind with a garden. And what I started doing was loading it up with all of the black cow, all of my potting mixes and all of that. I made it into a storehouse. That's what I did. I pretty much just was using it for storage as if it was a shed or something. Not thinking. Then one day my mind really got to thinking, and me and him was thinking about them being out here, and it started getting nippy at night, and my pepper plants was out. I'm like, you know what? I done heard people talking about how they growing their stuff in their greenhouse. Duh. It took me months for it to click in my brain that the greenhouse, I can grow things in there and use that sunlight and that warmth for it. Okay? So that's what I got going. Now I done came to a realization that that's what it is. And just in case y'all didn't know what this is something that, this is my herb drying rack that I got leaves in here, like lemon balm, some of my mint leaves and things like that inside of here drying out, okay? That I'll put, and I don't have a whole lot, but I'll put and I'll blend it together in the blender and jar it, okay? So I can kind of have some teas and things. And I'm getting to the time and the point that I looked at my raspberry bush yesterday and I was thinking I'm gonna start pulling me some raspberry leaves, wash them, and put them inside of the drying rack also, okay? So now I just want to go down here. It's just things I need to get done. We still just been working, trying to fall clean. If you can kind of see over here, I haven't got everything done, but we kind of cleaned out some of these, cleaned out some of them peppers in the bag. I guess this will live another day. So some of my tomato plants, they done, but it's like the little engine that could. They still trying to produce and put out little cherry tomatoes. I absolutely love it. Every drop is trying to get me. And I got one back there with still quite a few on there that I'll try to hopefully in the next couple days or so within the week we can pull those, okay? So that's kind of what's going on up there. So now I want to try to get my green stalk cleaned up so I can plant some things inside of there, okay? So this green stalk needs to be cleaned up at this point. I still got some jalapenos. Y'all told me the jalapenos turn red. They still jalapenos. They still good, okay? So it's still pushing out jalapenos. Maybe I should have put also some blood and bone in here and saw how long. And I will. I will, because it's still producing peppers for me. Got red, it got green right here. But look at the leaves. They terrible. Okay. So some of them I'm gonna leave in here, but a lot of these, it's just time to get them cleaned all up. Some of them I'm just gonna go on and pull out. And I know y'all say some of them, look at her, there go me another cantaloupe falling. I had two of them that fell in 2 different days. But I went ahead and gone and get some of this on up and out because I got a whole brand new green stalk, and I done had it for months. For months. I think I called my other one. If you can zoom in over there, I got one sitting right over there. It ain't even open yet. I'm just kind of sitting around waiting to see what I want to do with it. I'm almost thinking about not even putting it together until maybe next spring. And I very well may. But I did get me a new toy, my little hoary knife. This thing just seemed too big and too dangerous for me to be holding. But my little knife, you see, it got the little inches on there. If I needed to dig, I love it. I love it. So I bought this cheap right off Amazon. But I knew this would make it easier for me. I mean, do y'all have a certain time that you all start pulling your stuff up, or do you just pretty much wait till everything die? I don't know. I do got runners on some of my strawberries that I'm noticing, like here, and I try to get some of these replanted, cause maybe not this year, but next year I really hope I have a big harvest of strawberries. If I wasn't so scared to do it, what I probably would do is um put me some on the ground. But somebody said if you want something that you can't kill, it'll be strawberries. So I'm kind of scared to fool with them. So I just want to get some of this stuff out of here. This my mint down here. And I'm just gonna cut it back because that's what I did with some of my other mint. I gotta get some of these melon vines. Somebody told me in the comments I shouldn't try the melons in here. But to me, if GreenStalk is advertising that you can do melons in there, I want to put them to the test. That's just what I want to do. If you said it can do it, let's try to get it did. And it's probably some folks that did. I didn't do good. This is my first year growing melons. Like I said, I got a lot to still learn about them. I got some, I forgot what it is. It's got like a tiger on the front. It's like by the same people who make Happy Frog fertilizer. I never did use it down here. I never did use it. And I know that, you kind of got to have that kind of stuff for them heavy feeders. Definitely going to keep that soil because this Happy Frog all through here. Won't be throwing that away. So it looked like I got quite a few empty pots too. Some stuff that they tried to grow some long roots. That's that mint. That's that mint. Huh. I guess you got to get a mint a whole round there almost. Because it then came all the way through on other sides. Wow. I might have to take my tools apart and really get in there and see about breaking that mint up. I didn't know. Y'all should have told me that it becomes such a mess to clean up your fall garden. I might pull some of them leaves off of there. Some of them look a little bad though, but some of them is okay. That I might be able to harvest some from them. So do y'all always leave y'all roots in? Because I heard them say that you can leave your roots in and it kind of nourishes the soil. This grew 100 different ways. Look like. And the mother plants is hanging in there. We definitely want to keep them. It's making me think I should just make this an all strawberry green stalk. Still got peppers. This one look like it's about to grow a bell pepper. I should have put something in there. I pretty much kind of got it cleaned up. Y'all will see I start trying to plant some stuff in there once I really get it all good and the soil amended inside of there. I'm going to leave some of these peppers going. I'm going to pull some, but some of them I'm going to leave in here. We losing light. I just wanted to get some of that cleaned up. I want to come out here and get my pepper. A little bit of food, feed them. Thanks to, I think her name was Ain't Cooking. I know she said she's from NOLA. So New Orleans, shout out to New Orleans. Thank you for dropping that in my comment. I am so bad with names because otherwise I would be really calling y'all names out. But I appreciate y'all for watching this little short, quick video that I did. I will catch you guys on my next video.